I want to ask you about the music which is now in the background. This is the 888 frequency that is running in the background, helping us move to this frequency. Is it very loud or is it rather quiet?
It's quite quiet.
So it doesn't really disturb my because I don't know if it is to switch it off now or whether it's okay for me to do the introduction with this music in the background as well.
I think it sounds good. I
Yeah,
can
it
hear
sounds
you.
it's
Okay.
quite nice. Yeah.
Yeah, because it just gives us this nice gentle vibe. So yeah, that's why I'm just asking. Beautiful. So let us begin. Um, so I would like to welcome everybody again, and those who are here in person and those who will be watching the recording. I think there is a reason for all of us to connect in this moment. If you have felt called, and obviously you have, to connect, to just even out of curiosity what this energy is doing for us, it probably is because you have felt some sort of inner calling to do it, to maybe embrace those powerful energies of Lionsgate portal in a group setting, to embody the high frequency which is now being offered to us in a more aligned, conscious and intentional way, for us to gather as souls awakening to their truth. So why do we actually feel the calling? And this portal opens just once a year, and it's so powerful, probably because it's so rare. The energy is usually built up for weeks leading up to today, and the alignment is happening right now. We are at the exact precise point where the spiritual sun of our spiritual sun, Sirius, aligns beautifully with our planet, aligns beautifully with the energy of Leo, which is the energy of this month. And altogether creating this sacred space for us to stop for a moment and look within, because it's not about us hoping or wishing that the portal is going to bring some sort of magic. Although it does, it helps us stop and look within. It helps us activate the power that is already within us. But the main thing is for us to look into our hearts, see if there is anything that needs to be healed and released. The energy of this month is all about the heart. That's why many of you may have felt maybe all the emotions of sadness, heartbreak, loss. Maybe there was some fear coming up. And all of this has been happening for us to have this opportunity to feel those emotions and release them with love. So the energies of this portal are all about opening our heart and also connecting to the energy of the lion, lioness that is within us. Because very often we get so caught up in everyday struggles, problems, and we forget that we are so much more powerful than we think. So on that specific day when the stars align so beautifully today, it's about bringing our attention to the heart releasing what still somehow stops us from living our full potential, and allowing us to embrace higher frequencies that are being offered with the energy of the sun or the solar flares that we have been experiencing recently. It's all happening for us to receive more light, more information, more remembrance of who we are. It is about stepping into our divine sovereignty, and it's a moment to release the fear of the unknown, especially fear of the unknown, and be able to trust a little bit more. And as we just 1 second, somebody was reporting some problems with technical stuff. We will leave it like this for now. So this was more about connecting to the inner strength. The codes that are coming in, the energy of the lion and the energy of the infinity, the symbol of 8, is all combining and helping us to remember that there is so much more than the visible eye can see. That as we tap into our inner strength, we can let go of the limitations in a really powerful way today, because it's almost like the whole of the universe is aligning. The planets, the sacred geometry is helping us to step beyond the limitation, to really connect to our divine nature. So I would like you to place your hands on your heart. And feel into this for a moment. And ask yourself this question: are you ready to let go of things that still dim your light? Are you ready to let go of the limitations that stop you from expressing yourself in the way you would like to? Are you ready to finally tune into the divine perfection that you already are? Let us breathe into this. As the portal opens for us and we are being asked to walk through, we can no longer hold on to the limitation. So that's why the intention counts so much. We don't know exactly what needs to be released. We may be aware of some of the things, but not everything. But just the willingness to release and clear anything that holds us back becomes a permission for the universe to assist us in everything that needs to be released and that we wish to release. So let us connect our energy for this beautiful space as a group. Let us send love to each other. Let us clear the space of any negativity. I now command any entities that are not beings of light to be removed from this space and never disturb us again. Any attached energies that may be holding on to your energy space, energy field, any trapped souls, I am now sending you all back to light. I now invite Archangel Michael to clear the space for us, to guard this space in the most sacred way as we go through the portal together. I am asking Archangel Raphael to approach our space and surround us with his loving wings of healing. I am asking all beings of light, our guardian angels, our beautiful souls, our ancestors, to be part of this sacred ceremony and help us make this shift. So now that we have cleared the energy for this beautiful space, I would like to talk a little bit more about Lionsgate. We receive solar activations, which are supposed to help us clear the DNA of any debris, of any ancestral karma, any information that has been passed on to us. And this is the main reason why the portal is so powerful. It helps us clear all the distortions linked to our wholeness and abundance, to do with our purpose. It helps us open our heart, and it helps us move to a higher timeline. It helps us awaken the lion within us, the archetype of courage and divine power. This portal is not just energetic, it's very physical, because the energy goes deep into our bones, into our nervous system. And who is going to receive the most from this portal? It's people like us, awakened souls and light workers, healers, those who still work on their own healing in order to step beyond the limitation, those who have heard the call and are following the light. You will receive the most benefit from this activation because you have said yes. You have answered the call. That's why we may feel a little bit like the chosen ones, because this activation is powerful for everybody on this planet. But for people who do their work consciously, who open up to higher wisdom, there is more wisdom given because we are ready. So as we step into this gate of the portal, I would like us to set the intentions. I would like to set an intention as a group first. And the intention is going to be for the codes, for the energy, for the divine alignment to help us remember our true nature, to help us shift beyond limitation more and more, to help us clear what we may not see that needs clearing, especially in the areas of our health, physical health, emotional health, mental health. The second intention is for abundance. Abundance of money, abundance of joy, abundance of peace, abundance of vitality, abundance of love, with the specific emphasis on the abundance of money. This portal is usually associated with manifesting abundance, manifesting money. And there is a reason behind it, because so many of us still don't have this freedom to live a truly abundant life. And on this day, we are reminded that abundance is our birthright, that it doesn't have to be a struggle. And the reason why it's so important in our lives to have the resources, the money, is because it gives us freedom. Freedom to not only live our lives the way we would like to live them, but also to serve others. Because if we are living in survival, if our needs are not met, we are not able to fully serve others. That's why bringing the abundance into our lives is nothing to do with being greedy. It's actually our responsibility to be able to show others that life can be different and be the example, be the beacons of light. That life doesn't have to be a constant struggle, that there is a way to break through the limitations. That the system that we have been operating in for so long is not everything, that we can move beyond it. And the third intention for today is for those who still seek their purpose. If you are on the spiritual path and you still don't know how to serve, how to really utilize your energy in the most aligned and divine way, we are asking the codes to help us with that. We are asking the gate to open our eyes and open our hearts and help us truly find this purpose. Because it's not something outside of us. It's already within. And we just need to be able to realize it. And now I would like you to think of your own intentions for this event. What is it that you would like to bring into your life? Maybe they are aligning with the main intentions of the event that I've just mentioned. Maybe there is something else specific that you would like to see, find a resolution of. Maybe there is a problem you've been struggling with in any area of your life. You can place it as an intention straight from your heart on the altar of this beautiful portal and trust that the divine will provide answers. So just spend a moment setting those intentions for yourself. Now let us seal those intentions with the sound of the singing bowl and visualize the intention rising up to the universe and release the attachment to it. Now, I would like us to do a little bit of breathing so that we don't just focus on the talking. So let us move your bodies a tiny bit so that we don't fall asleep during the whole process. It's important for our body to to move the energy. And I will be playing some music, and we will be doing the breath work. It's gonna be very gentle breath work, nothing too, not type of Joe Dispenza breath work, not today. Just for us to move the energy in the body so that we can receive the activation in a more powerful way. So, let me play the music a little bit because we've got some stuff for this. Okay, I will try to make it not too loud. So if it's too loud, that's the problem. That if somebody could tell me if it's not too low or not too loud, like this or like this.
That's quite loud.
Okay. Like this.
I'm happy with that, but others might find it too
Second time
quiet.
was fine. You see, I think everybody has got slightly different setting on their device. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I've got mine at full volume.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it like this so that everybody is happy. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Let us do some breathing. So, I would like you to, I hope you can hear me, or is it overpowering my voice? Let's do it like this. Okay, let's do some normal, regular breathing just with the focus. You can place your hands on your heart, on your chest, and just focus on the breath. And you can start breathing in the rhythm of the music gently. In and out. With the intention of clearing the channel in your body, moving the prana energy. Just like that, just gently breathing. And now, I would like us to relax our nervous system a little bit more. So let's move to the breathing where you inhale on the count of 4 and then exhale on the count of 6. That slowly activates the parasympathetic nervous system. So let's do it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. In and release on the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in and out. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's do it again. Let's play the music again. And let's do again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 6. Try to connect with the rhythm and do it in your pace. Exhaling with your mouth open through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale on 6. We can exhale on even longer. The longer we exhale, the more we relax our nervous system. Beautiful. Now let us do a little bit of box breathing. If you are not familiar with this, it's almost like drawing a box in your mind, and you go 4 for the inhale, then hold for 4, then release for 4, and then hold for 4 again, and you come back to the same point on the square. So let's do it together. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold again for 4. And now do it in your own rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And release. And hold again for 4. And do a beautiful square so that you can actually see it in your mind when you breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Box breathing is very good for releasing emotions. How are you doing with that? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And release. Beautiful. And now the final practice that I would like to do, just briefly to help us move, is the fire breath, which is helping us release any sort of emotions like anger, frustration. So I would like you to just take a deep breath. It's like very similar to the one that Dr. Joe does during some of the meditations. So it's just inhaling really sharply and then releasing with a loud sound. If you can do it with a sound, you can do it without, however you wish. So let's do it. It's like this. Yeah, let us keep going. You don't have to do it too fast so that you don't get dizzy. If you do, you can just slow down the pace. And if you attach intention to it, what do you want to release? Any anger, any frustration. You can move your arms when you do it. Shake your shoulders a little bit. Just release the tension from your neck, from your chest, from your shoulders. Yeah. Very cleansing. Carry on. Don't try to get yourself too much oxygen in one go, but just gently at your pace. Okay, beautiful. I think we are good. Hope it was refreshing and woke you up a little bit, because we are moving to the parts which are now asking us to focus. This part is going to be about releasing emotions through EFT tapping. Who has tried tapping before? I just want to know briefly how familiar you are with the technique. I mean, tapping on the face, different parts.
Yes, I'm very familiar with it.
Yeah, very good results. Yes, I see answers here. Let me see more in the chat.
So yes, but some time ago.
Okay, beautiful. Is the so everybody seems to clear very good results. Yes, beautiful. So many people are familiar with the practice. For those who are not familiar, Ajay is not familiar. Okay, so Ajay, you have to focus a little bit. It's not difficult. So in this practice, we are using the wisdom of our body, especially the meridians, so the channels of the energy, to help us release any trapped emotions in any systems, any organs of our body. So it's a little bit different. It's not working with the energy centers, the main energy centers, but obviously the meridians are linked to the energy centers. So but the reason why the practice is called emotional freedom technique, and it's about tapping on different points which are connected to the meridians in the body. And by tapping on those points, and they will be here, the one that I do is slightly different to the one that other people do, but it's very similar. I don't normally do the one under the armpit. I do the karate chop, which is here. So the points are between the eyebrows, and you can use one of your fingers, the middle finger, or more fingers for that. Gently, you don't tap too much. It's not about causing pain. Just gently tapping here, and then here, and then here, under the eye, and then under the nose, and then under the mouth, more like chin area. And then we are moving to the thymus place. And the last place is on the palm, on the side of the palm. It's called karate chop. So these are the most common points for tapping. And the way it works is I will be guiding you through this. We will be working on releasing one of the emotions today, because tapping is always best to do one emotion at a time. And it's a very powerful technique. You may feel the energy leaving your body way after the session, after you've done the tapping. You may have emotions, images, whatever coming up linked to the emotion that we will be releasing today. And the emotion that I want to focus on is fear. Fear is a very powerful emotion that can and affects most of us in some way or other. We all have fears linked to certain things that we have experienced in our life, and they have kind of become a message somehow stored in our nervous system, and that's how our body kind of tries to protect us. So whenever we get triggered by any sort of situation, something we hear, something we see, something we expect, something bad that might happen, it's usually because there is a message encoded in our body that somewhere there in the past something happened. It may have been during your life, our life here now that we remember, and it may have been a stored memory passed from our ancestors, from our parents. So whenever we feel triggered by certain things more than by other things, it means that there may be some sort of cellular memory linked to a specific fear. So I want to work on on the fear in a way that I want you to think about one specific fear that you would like to release, let go of, something that you know usually just doesn't let you sleep and keeps playing you on your mind and keeps bringing you negative thoughts. I want you to focus on one thing, one fear, maybe some sort of negativity that is or maybe some intrusive thought that is linked to fear. So I want you to think about it now for a moment. What sort of emotion to do with fear you would like to work on in this session, and then we will start the tapping. So So this could be any sort of fear linked to future, linked to you don't know what's going to happen, linked to you know your mind the best, because your mind is always constantly sending you those negative thoughts around this specific topic, so you will know which fear you would like to clear. And obviously, even if it doesn't go completely fully in one session, it can be really powerful as we do it together. So yeah, because we're holding space for each other, and it becomes much more powerful than doing it on your own. So let us begin. What you can do is you can do it with your eyes closed, or you can just, obviously at the beginning, just look at me, and eventually your body will be guiding you for the steps, but you can have your eyes open and just follow and repeat the statements after me, either out loud or quietly in your mind, so that you feel the shift as we clear. Is everybody ready? Do you have the fear in mind that you would like to work on? Remember that this is a safe space. We are here together. It's not about causing yourself any sort of stress by focusing on it. It's about transmuting it and really setting yourself free from this. And we all have certain fears, so I'm sure it's gonna be good. It's really gonna be good for us to release it. So everybody seems to be ready. Let's do it. I hope you can hear me well. Okay, so let's start. I usually start with the point here. Even though I have this fear, I fully respect and honor myself and love myself unconditionally. Even though this fear has been playing on my mind, causing me stress, causing me pain, I am willing to release this fear, because I know it no longer serves me. So I now ask my body to work with me and help me release this energy from my body. I am now ready to let go of this limiting belief that is linked to this fear. Because every limiting belief is what is somehow participating in this fear. So I now ask my body to find and identify any memories, any images, any emotions, and any feelings that are linked to this fear. I am also asking my body to find, identify any negative thoughts linked to this fear. And now I am asking my body to gently release this energy. Because this energy of this fear no longer serves me. Because this energy of this fear is blocking me from my full potential. Because this energy from this fear is dysregulating my nervous system and eventually leading to dysfunction. It's leading to a dysfunction. So I now, out of self-love, am asking my body to release this negative energy from my field, to release this energy from my cells, to release this energy from my blood, from all my systems, from every organ. I'm also asking to release any chemicals linked to this emotion, because they have been poisoning my body and making me addicted to this emotion. I now understand that this fear has been keeping me enslaved because I became addicted to it. It has been craving its chemicals. It has been sending me negative thoughts so that I would keep fueling it and keep it alive. So now I say no to this energy. And I have the power to say no, because I am a sovereign being, a being of light. And I now command this fear to be released, to be sent back to light. Because I no longer choose to participate in this collective programming of fear and limitation. Because I no longer choose to believe that I am limited, that I need to be afraid, that I cannot trust life, that I cannot trust the divine plan. So I now lovingly release this emotion. I thank this fear for teaching me that I was out of alignment with my true nature. I honor this fear. And now I understand how it's been limiting me, because it was based on a false belief that life is not safe, that I am not provided for, that my loved ones are not safe, that life is unpredictable, that I have to control everything. I now let go of all of those beliefs. And as I do, I can feel the relief in my body. I can feel how my nervous system relaxes, because I'm no longer believing in this story. Because now I know that this was a lie all along. It was simply part of the programming. It was simply some sort of trauma, something I have seen or heard or participated in. And my body remembered that there is danger out there. But now I'm saying to my body, you are safe. You can relax. There is no need to fear, because you are always protected, because you are always guided and divinely provided for. I choose to trust in the unfolding of life. I choose to free myself from this fear once and for good, because it no longer serves me. It no longer serves anybody on this planet. And I will not participate in fueling this fear across future generations. That's why it is my responsibility to let go of this fear for the highest good of all. I now choose peace. I replace this energy with peace and love. I replace this fear with trust. Because I choose life over fear. Because I choose love over fear. Because, like Dr. Joe says, let the love for life be greater than any fear. Gosh, that was powerful for me. Oh. I want you to breathe. Give yourself a second to breathe and maybe move your neck and your shoulders to help this energy to be released. Have a sip of water if you have something close to you. I'm definitely gonna have some. Okay. And let me know how you experienced that. I've got something in the comments. Oh. Okay. Anybody would like to say how it felt? Yeah, Jai says, I realized this line was for me. I have power to say no, yeah. Dorothy says it made me nervous at some point. Yeah, it's possible because it's the release. It's the release that's happening. Claire says beautiful, very powerful. I had a big emotional release. Yeah. Heidi enjoyed. Eugene, my God, that was a weight lifted. Beautiful. Thank you. Fear was required. Yeah. Yeah. It's good to practice like this. You can do it alone at home. You don't have to have anybody guiding you. Once you stop, when I started this practice, I was like, how am I supposed to know what I'm supposed to say to myself? It just flows. When you close your eyes and you start saying, it just comes to you. And it's almost like your body is guiding you through the whole practice. So try it. Really try it. I really, really recommend this practice. So let us take a deep breath again as we have released a lot of emotions, and you may feel the emotion leaving. And now we will be moving to this heart healing meditation, but I think we need a minute or so of break after this. Let me readmit Judith because she had some problems. Ajay says, can I also get recording on my mail? Okay, yeah. Yes, of course, yes. Yes, so obviously we are recording this event, and you can obviously use the recording for this practice for anything. You can just listen to it. It may have more effect on you when you listen more. So yeah, yes, everybody who purchased, we will have access to the recording. Don't worry, I will do. Beautiful. Are we ready to move on? So let me just fiddle with the music because I need to just play this song for the meditation for the heart. Okay, this one, you may find it a little bit deep. It's not about it's not like, obviously we can think that Dr. Joe always says us, be positive and not think about negative emotions. Yes, it's all true. But today we are being asked to release some of the heaviness from our heart. And there is always something that needs to be released. I don't think, as we are here together, that our hearts are fully healed. And that's why I don't want you to go the purpose of this meditation is to release. And as we do it together in a group setting, we are helping with our intention, joint intention, to help the release happen. And obviously the energy of the Lion's Gate is also helping us with the release. So I would like you to obviously never force it, and I don't want you to in any way, traumatize yourself whilst doing any sort of spiritual practice. It's not the point. It's about it's a gentle invitation for you to connect to any sort of feelings or emotions that can still be hiding in your beautiful hearts, that may want to be heard, may want to be released. And like I said, this is a safe space for you to do so. You are still obviously connected as a group, but you are in the comfort of your own home. It's not like anybody is looking. So allow yourself to truly feel. And I will be guiding you through this meditation. The music will be in the background, so that you can see how your heart responds. If any emotions come up, allow yourself to feel them. This is the purpose, the feeling of the emotions and then releasing them, breathing through them when they rise. That's the way we release and heal our hearts and our bodies in general. So yeah, let me just move to the part with the music, and I will try to adjust the volume so that it's not too loud. What is it now? Can you tell me what it sounds like now? Is it too loud, too quiet compared to my voice? If anybody could let me know, please. Is it perfect? Is it good? Let me see more comments. Perfect. Okay, let's do it. It's not supposed to be too loud, the music, but just, yeah. Okay, let's do it. I want you to place your hand on your beautiful heart. And I want you to start breathing into it. Close your eyes, feel relaxed. I want you to feel your breath gently softening your chest. There is no rush. This space is especially for you. This space is for your heart to speak. Because this space is so sacred, so sensitive. It holds emotions and feelings such as love, and at the same time, it's easily hurt and broken. It's the space in our body where pain, loss, and fear may still linger. So take another deep breath and focus your attention on your heart. Allow your heart speak. Don't force it, but also don't block it. You see, when I healed nearly 3 years ago, I was guided to open my heart. I was guided to release all the pain through tears. And I truly believe this was a massive, massive part of my healing. That's why I invite you today to see if there is anything that needs healing in your heart. Maybe a time when somebody left. A moment that broke your heart. Maybe you were too young to understand. Or maybe you were too overwhelmed or scared to feel it fully. I want you to think of the things that you know hurt in your life. I want you to ask your heart, is this pain still there? And you will feel it. You will feel it coming up. You don't have to go to the memory of it, but just the feeling, just the emotion. Or you may remind yourself of how you allowed yourself to process this. Did you really let yourself feel the pain of that event, that situation? Because if you didn't, now is the perfect time. Even if it's gentle, even if it's subtle, because it was a long time ago. Or maybe it's not so old. I want you to allow yourself to feel it. Bring it up as much as you can. How did it truly make you feel? That moment, that situation, that heartache. The grief, the ache of abandonment. Perhaps there is some echoes of these in your heart. Because we were never told how important it is to fully feel those emotions. We were always told to be strong. So let the tears come if they need to. Let them wash away the pain. Let yourself be here for yourself, loving yourself. Give yourself compassion for everything you had to go through. Because whatever happened, it was never meant to break you. It was never meant to keep you in this pain forever. It was meant to show you how to love yourself even more. So give yourself that love now. The love that you needed from others. And maybe you didn't get it. Forgive them all. Because they were simply teaching you that you were not loving yourself enough. Every action that was directed against you was simply a result of disconnection from the divine. So forgive them all, because they simply didn't know that they were hurting you. Now I want you to go back to moments in your life where you didn't feel good enough. Maybe not fully seen or appreciated. And this again was your soul lovingly guiding you, showing you that you didn't appreciate yourself. And the people, the situations were simply reflecting your own perception of yourself, the lack of self-worth. So now you can thank all of these experiences for the wisdom and release them with love. Allow yourself to truly feel if there is anything else that your heart wants to tell you. Breathe into your heart, gently, lovingly, and ask this question again. Is there anything else that keeps my heart so tight instead of wide open? Is there anything else that blocks my joy? Maybe it's simply sadness that certain things didn't work out the way I wanted them to. Maybe there is some shame, feeling bad about certain decisions. But if you look at it from a greater perspective, everything was leading you to where you are now. Everything was divinely orchestrated for you to grow. So forgive yourself for anything you thought wasn't right, for anything you believe you may have done better, because every decision you made was made with good intention, was made with the level of consciousness you had at that time. So there is no need to blame yourself. All of this was just you learning how to embrace life. So give yourself grace for that. Heart often holds a lot of fear. Maybe you worry about the people you love. Maybe there is some fear about how things will unfold in your life. If you will finally see that breakthrough in your journey. I want you to give yourself grace for everything you have done so far. And replace this fear with knowing that everything is happening as it should. That your soul is guiding you beautifully. And that when you trust, your heart will lead you to the best outcomes. So let go of this fear. Don't let it torment you anymore. Simply surrender to the flow of life. Because this surrender is not a passive waiting. When you surrender with trust, that your dreams, your desires, things you've been praying for, have already been given to you, because you are the golden child of God. Then you can relax. And then you are not simply passively living your life, waiting for circumstances to be thrown at you. You are then living with a compass in your heart. Trusting that your soul is guiding you exactly where you want to get. Now let us take a deep breath as we close this meditation. And let us remember that it's okay to feel and release and let go of the past. And it's okay to relax about the future. And now you can open your eyes slowly and thank your heart for this beautiful healing. And take a deep breath. I hope you're feeling lighter. And I hope you allowed yourself to release some of the things that your heart was asking you to feel and release. Okay, how are we doing? How was that? I need to drink something. I hope I didn't put you to sleep. Amber says powerful. Thank you. Who cried? Anybody cried? Because crying is good. Miguel, thank you, Angelica. I'm in a place where the tears are still flowing. Good, 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 good. Allow them to flow. We were gonna have a break now, so you will have time to. Don't rush it. Vicky, yes. Heidi says helpful, very emotional. Claire, still feeling some heaviness in my heart, but I trust it will pass. Yeah. Obviously, you can listen to this meditation more when you've got the recording, and we will be doing some other things in the future, working on the heart center more and more. So that's the plan. For now, I think it's a good moment for us to take a short break so that you can just give yourself some time to have some water, maybe go to toilet before, and then we are moving to the main part, to the activation. So we are kind of ready. We have cleared some fears and emotions, and we are open to receive new. So that was the aim. Drink some water, please, before the activation, and now after the release that we have done. And let's have a how many minutes we should do. We are actually running behind time quite a lot, but we don't have much to do. Just a main activation and then a very short meditation, and we will be finished. So would that be 5 minutes or 10 minutes? What would you prefer? Eugene says, when I joined the Zoom call tonight, I did not imagine that these memories would come back. My heart spoke to me. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Okay, is it 10 minutes or 5 minutes? 10 minutes. 10, okay. Let's have 10 minutes. So 24 now, 34 we are meeting back up. I'm gonna play some music for you during the break and see you soon. Okay, is everybody back? Are we ready to do the main part? Beautiful. Hope you are all doing well. So, the purpose of this activation, the main part of the event, is to help us remember. And there will be music in the background, and the music will be sometimes quiet, sometimes a little bit louder, so hopefully it's not going to be too much, and hopefully you can hear me when the music is on. This was the most difficult part to kind of figure out, but I'm doing my best, and we have to maybe test it a tiny bit. I don't know. We will see how it goes, because from what I could see, or maybe if the volume gets too loud for you, you can just put the volume down on your devices. But I will try. Yeah, this one can be done laying down if you want. I try not to fall asleep. I mean, I will. It's not going to be a gentle like the one we've just done with the heart opening center. It's going to be more like, remember who you are. So yeah, let's move to the music that is prepared for that. So let us take a deep breath and let us remember that we are here because a beautiful portal is waiting for us to walk through. So I want us to hold hands together as a group of beautiful souls awakening together, trying to remember more and more of everything that we have forgotten when we came here. Let us hold hands and let us hold space for each other as we listen to the words of this activation, and as we receive the codes and anchor the codes of this portal into our bodies, into our cells, and breaking more and more from the limitation and remembering who we are. So this is the aim of this activation. The minute we step through the portal, our lives will be changed, because we came here with a powerful intention to experience a shift, a breakthrough in our life. Maybe it's to see a breakthrough in our healing. Maybe it's a breakthrough to see some sort of change because we have felt stuck for a little bit too long. So now let us hold hands and let us walk through the portal together, knowing that we are divinely supported in this sacred practice. So let's do it. I'm just going to test the volume. Hopefully it's going to be okay. I'm going to check the later part. Can you let me know how this one is? When I speak, can you still hear me? Or is it too loud? Because it's meant to be felt, the music meant to be felt, but obviously you need to hear me as well. Is it okay? Eugene says it's good. Okay, because there will be also lower volume parts, so yeah. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Let's start. Don't do this to me. 1 second, because something is popping up. So let's begin. I want you to take a deep breath and close your eyes, and I want you to just tune into the words and allow the frequency to come through. We are all here for a reason. Your soul lovingly guided you to this moment to help you shift, to help you drop the illusion, the old story of limitation and separation from Source. Because something inside of you has been whispering louder and louder that the life you are living currently is not the fullest expression you can be. It's not who you truly are. That there are circumstances, patterns, limitations that still dim your light, that block your joy, that block you from living your highest timeline. And despite all the work you have done, the healing, the shadow work, the releasing, despite clearing your limiting beliefs because you've been told to do so, despite facing the darkest emotions and freeing yourself from the past, despite the books, the teachers, the countless meditations, the sacred prayers, in some way you still feel stuck, like you are hitting your head against a wall. Yes, you have seen improvement. Yes, you have seen that you are heading in the right direction. And yet, something is holding you back. And you are looking for signs outside of you. Synchronicities. And all they do is just showing you that you are on the right path. It is your soul speaking to you, guiding you, telling you, yes, just keep going. But at the same time, it is so easy to fall for another trap. That again, even this path has to be a struggle. That you have to keep doing more and more in order to heal, in order to create the life of your dreams. It is your ego mind trying to catch you again because the program of struggle is so powerful. It's been running in your veins for centuries. Your mind cannot comprehend that this could be so easy, that it only takes a shift in awareness, a shift in consciousness. This split of a second where you suddenly realize that you are none of this, that all of this has been an illusion. And yes, you've been grasping it mentally, but you haven't been feeling it. You haven't been allowing yourself to truly feel it in your bones. And so your mind and your senses and your nervous system are still keeping you stuck in survival, stopping you from trusting fully, stopping you from diving deep into the unknown, because you can't predict it. That illness, that struggle, that pain, it was never to break you. You gave it to yourself as an opportunity to wake up. Because you've been living your life unconsciously for so long. And you needed a strong, powerful wake-up call to start looking for answers beyond what's visible. And you know this. Your heart knows this. But your soul had to make you uncomfortable, had to make you beg and cry, because that was the only way you could break from this illusion. That was the only way for you to start looking deeper, not outside of you, but within you. Not through pushing and doing more, but through understanding that the answer has already been there within you all the time. That the answer is in your heart, in the knowing that you already are whole and complete. And that anything that your senses are telling you is just an illusion, is a misperception through the lens of programming, through the lens of limitation and separation. So here you are now, standing at the threshold of the Lion's Gate portal. And this moment is no accident. It is a moment for you to step further. Because the stars know, the planets know, and they are aligning especially for you. The lions bow in front of you, honoring you, happy to see you finally ready to step into your true power. So are you ready? Are you fully ready to step into your true potential? Because if the answer is yes, you can change your life. You can shift in an instant to a reality of your dreams. Because it was never the lion or the Sirius or the number 8 or even the planetary alignment that is going to save you. It was never anything outside of you. It was you all along, the creator, the source, the divine spark that you are. Because you are the one who imagined the lion, who created the stars, the alignments, the sacred numbers. You placed meaning in them. You breathed life into them. Why? Because when you chose to enter this realm of separation and forgetfulness, you knew you might lose sight of who you truly are. So you left yourself signposts, little beacons of light along the path, symbols, synchronicities, and sacred timings, all to help you remember. So when you feel the pull to Lion's Gate, when you see the numbers align, when you sense the energy shift, it is not the energy out there that changes you. It is the reminder within you that awakens. The magic has always been yours. The key was always in your hand. And today is not about waiting for the heavens to bless you. It's about remembering that the heavens was, is, and will always be you. So now that you know, that it's all down to you to make that shift, that the lion is just to remind you that nothing is going to change in your life until you shift. That everything you see in your reality is just a reflection of what you feel and think and assume and believe. And the minute you change those beliefs, those assumptions, the minute you shift to the knowing that you already have everything, the minute you remember who you truly are, that abundance is what you are, it's not something you need to attract. That the minute you relax and forget about the concept of lack, everything instantly, miraculously will be provided for you. And all you need to do is choose. Simply pick from the infinite catalog of the universe. Because this whole universe belongs to you. That in order to heal your body, all you need to do is remember that you were never broken. And stop paying attention and feeding the reality that you have created so far with your focus. The minute you stop doing it and shift your focus into wholeness that you are, your body will follow. You are a powerful creator of your reality, and so far you have been creating things that you don't want because you didn't fully realize how powerful you are. You have been paying attention to the things you don't want, not realizing that by just doing so, you keep creating them. And the minute you stop, the minute you deprive them of your fuel, the minute you shift to creating the things you truly want, that's when you start seeing the shift. That's when the reality changes everything. But it's not going to happen without you. It's not going to happen with some forces outside of you. The miraculous healing that you have seen in so many people, the sudden bursts of abundance that people experience, it's all because they finally aligned. They surrendered, they asked, they chose, and they trusted that it's going to be delivered. And they shifted all their attention from unwanted things into knowing that whatever they've asked for is already here. This is how true creation works. So when are you going to drop the old story? Knowing that you've been creating it all along. Every time you notice that pain, every time you paid attention to symptoms, every time you identified as somebody who is not whole and healthy, you have been reaffirming this identity for yourself, and then seeing it and complaining that it's not gone. And I'm here to remind you now that you can heal in an instant. Just the way I did it. I didn't expect it, but it happened. But the main thing that I did, I shifted. I shifted and I said no more. I said, no more pain, no more struggle. I'm going to trust that I am healed now the minute I start this first meditation, and that's it. And even though I didn't see the change instantly, not within a second, I just stayed there in the conviction that I am healed. I convinced my brain that I was given a new body. And so I was. Within 3 days. And yes, I released the pain. And yes, I was guided. And so can you, when you surrender, when you stop trying too hard, when you trust that the minute you ask, it is given to you. And when you stop waiting for it, because then you create more waiting. So let us bring the codes now to help us truly shift any remains of limitation. Let us bring and receive the codes of health, of wholeness. They are just the reminders of everything we have just realized, we have just awakened to. They are here for us, prepared by us, to be embraced fully in this moment, so that we never look back. I want you to visualize the codes falling down on you with joy, helping you finally shed the remaining layers of limitation. I want you to feel the codes of health and wholeness falling on you, healing you on every level, entering your crown and going down, filling your head, your brain, clearing any emotions, distortions, any toxins, any imbalances. Because all of this was created simply by you being out of alignment with your true self. So now it's dissolved, gently and lovingly. They are so powerful, these codes, because you prepared them for yourself for the moment when you would be ready. They are now clearing all the limiting beliefs, moving down to your throat, clearing any blocks that stopped you from expressing yourself, from speaking your truth, causing you problems with your neck, with your thyroid. All cleared now, gone in a second. Going down to your chest and arms, clearing all the remaining heaviness from the heart space, washing away the pain, clearing every single system of your body, relaxing your nervous system. I am safe now. I just remembered. I want you to say to your nervous system, I am safe, you can relax. You no longer need to protect me. Now moving down to your belly, clearing any emotions of stress and worry and anxiety, which has been part of your human experience, causing so much distortion in your body, flooding you with the hormones of stress. As we move to the solar plexus, we say to the body, it is okay now, it is safe. As we move to the adrenal glands, which haven't been producing enough energy because we have been scared to live our lives. Now they are cleared. Now they are free. Now they are rejuvenated and restored fully. Because now when you regain your passion for life, Your body will reflect that. And we move down to the pelvis, clearing anything there, any emotions to do with survival. Feeling like you're not supported. You can now relax because you know that the provision has always been there. There is no need to worry about my survival because I know I will always be protected. I will always be provided. It was never supposed to be a struggle. And now I drop this belief that I have to figure it out myself, that I have to force myself and work hard. It's quite the opposite. The only thing you need to do to be able to access this beautiful, unlimited abundance that you are is to relax into your joy and follow your passion. That's the key to abundant life. So we can relax now into the knowing that all is working out without effort, without struggle. As the codes of abundance now flow in, they clear all the beliefs about lack and limitation, about struggle, about the need to do more in order to achieve more. And they are now installing the new information, which is all about I am abundance. Abundance is my birthright. It has always been, but I forgot. I want you to breathe into this. I want you to see the codes entering your body, deeply penetrating, bringing light, bringing golden frequency of abundance, activating your memories, your knowing of who you truly are. I want you to stay with the codes and feel them circulating and filling every single cell of your body, clearing any remaining limiting beliefs, any past memories, and installing a new belief. I am a golden child of God. So loved, so provided, so cherished. And anything that I ask for is given to me. My only job is to trust and know. I want you to allow the codes to settle in and anchor in your body. There is a lot of information coming in. There is a lot of cleansing going on. And let us anchor this energy. Because you are the portal. You stand at the threshold of the Lion's Gate, not as the one who seeks light from outside, but the one who remembers. So I call upon the infinite source, the sun of my soul, the star of Sirius, and the lions to help me never go back. Never go back to the illusion. And as I welcome the love that heals, the power that uplifts, the wisdom that guides, the abundance that flows, I align with my highest truth, and I look forward to courage, to raise as a new person. And this is not a prayer. This is my final decision. I now decide to shift into a new reality where all my desires are already here, where there is no need for me to create anything else. Simply step into this path and be there with full conviction that it is my divine right to simply choose a life, a reality for myself that I prefer, that I don't need to beg anyone or doubt it, that it is given to me by the authority of God, my Father. I now step into this timeline and I refuse to go back. And whatever shows up in my reality that seems to be the old story, I will not feed this with my energy. I will not go and allow this to grow. I will not go back. Because now I understand that I can't. I simply can't. If I truly want to break free, I have to stay in my new desired reality that I have just stepped into. There is no other way for me to change my life. There is no other way. I know this now. I feel this now with every single cell of my being, and I'm going to keep this promise to myself. Because if I waver again, if I still allow the old story to suck me back, I will never be able to change my life. I will never be able to free myself from this struggle. But I am doing so now, while stepping through this portal, realizing that I am the portal, making that shift within me and never looking back. And so it is. I want you to take a deep breath. And let the energy settle. I hope you could feel the vibration of this transmission. Let me know how your experience was. I hope the music was not too bad with the words, because for me it was very quiet. I didn't know what was going on with the music too much. The information has sunk really deeply. I could feel it in my body. I was shaking a little bit, so yeah.
It was perfect.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Let me see what we have. Joel says, oh, wow, okay. Let me know if this resonated with you. Dorothy says she was drifting away nicely. Good. Yeah, everybody will experience this in a different way. It's It's an energetic transmission. Obviously, the words carry vibration plus whatever else has been whatever has been transmuted. It was about really helping us step into a new reality in a powerful way, and I hope you have felt the shift. How is it for other people? You can unmute yourself if you want now. We can. Eugene says, goosebumps. I felt movement, more energy, feeling great. Very good. Claire, beautiful, Angela. Everything you've said today is so aligned with what's been coming up for me this week. Thank you. Extremely powerful. I resonated with this quite profoundly. Yeah. This was the purpose. I wanted to make it quite moving. Vicky says, a wonderful experience. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed. There was a plan to do a closing meditation, and we will do it just briefly for 5 minutes because I've been keeping you really long. It's been, I don't know, for some reason it's gone so long. Anyway, just 5 minutes now. Once we have the codes, we have shifted. A lot of changes have been happening on a cellular level. You may not be even feeling most of it, all of it now. You will have the information see and experience settling down later on. But really, for now, we have the codes. We are in a different dimension. I don't know if you feel this, but I feel this. It's like moving away from the old identity. It's like it stayed somewhere behind the gate, and we are now with this new awareness, with this higher level of consciousness. Thank you, Kasia. Kasia said, I felt there was some clearing down. Beautiful. With the new awareness, because obviously we often meditate, we visualize, but now we have just cleared so much. We have shifted to this new space in our head and in our energy. I would like us to do a short meditation where we will put all of these things that we want to create in our life, not from the perspective of I'm not there yet, from lack or limitation, from almost begging the universe to make it happen. I would like this to be an empowered meditation where you know who you are, and now you're simply selecting from everything that everything is available to you. So now you just choose, and you can truly enjoy it. You just go in, bold, and you just really create from wholeness, from knowing that you actually can have these things. It's not something that is unobtainable to you. It is absolutely, everything is possible. So let us do a very short meditation at the end. And allow yourself to connect the visions with the emotions, just exactly as we do it in Joe Dispenza's work. I will be guiding a little bit, but I will give you more space to simply go into the vision and emotions. And this will be the final part of the activation for today. So let's create as creators now that we know and remember, and we have been activated and shifted and lifted in so many ways. Let us go and create those beautiful creations in our minds, in our hearts, to really feel those things that we want to see. But remember, not from the longing of not having them, but actually from the knowing that we have them. We are them already, with this ease, with this just completely different approach than before. Okay, so let's do it. I will just guide briefly. Let me just grab the script in case if I forget something, but I shouldn't forget. Okay. So, the music is here. Let me go down a little bit. Why is it here so much? Filaments. Yes, I'm just gonna grab the music quickly. 5 minutes. Okay, we're gonna do this one for 10 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna be 10 minutes, okay? So just to make it nice, and then we are done. I want to check the volume. I want it to be quite powerful in terms of music. I want you to feel the music because it really helps. So let me know if the volume is okay. But as long as obviously as you can hear me, Is it a little bit too loud? Sorry, too quiet? What about like this? Is that okay, or is it too loud? I really want you to use the music for this, so because it's gonna help you. It's okay. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's do it. Now, with the new awareness, I want you to close your beautiful eyes. And I want you to place your hands on your heart. And with this new level of awareness, with the knowing that you have shifted, you have been blessed with the wonderful codes that will help you see the breakthrough in your life very, very soon. Because you have shifted so much through your courage, through your willingness to do it. I want you to really go deeply and visualize the life of your dreams. Create it just the way God would create it, with no limitation, knowing that there is no lack, knowing that there is nothing you can't have. Let's start creating the vision. Focus on your health. How does it feel to be in full radiant health? Full of energy and vitality. Full of passion for life. Feel it now. See it in your mind's eye. Feel the emotions of it, the ease, the relief. See yourself smiling, radiating light. Feel the gratitude for the new life you have just created for yourself. It's all possible. It's always been available to you. You are free to live your best life. And it's happening now. And your body is beautifully reflecting it back to you. Your new state of consciousness, your new knowing, your new identity. You are smiling, you are crying from gratitude. Life has become so beautiful. I want you to see the abundance. Abundance of joy, abundance of peace and ease. Feel into it, because it's yours now. Feel it in your heart. It is like a miracle, because you have realized that you are the miracle. And now bring those emotions of joy and freedom, so strong. Send this message out to the universe so powerfully, stating your new identity, your new reality. The new you, healthy, happy, radiant. Feel it all now. See the burst of joy. You have arrived. You have stepped through the portal of your own limitation. The lions are so proud of you, smiling to you. Your ancestors are so, so proud of you because you had the courage. You had the courage to shift and heal everything that they had to endure. You are the one who is clearing all of this, and you've done it just now. Be so proud of yourself. I would like to thank you so much for this beautiful connection. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will feel more empowered. I hope you will feel that it truly is down to us to create the life of our dreams. And I hope that when you wake up tomorrow, you will think about what you place your attention on, knowing that you will create the things you focus on, more of them. So be mindful of what you focus on. Remember that your old timeline may try to get you. Remember that it may try to test you. But your job is to stay in alignment with your decision that you have powerfully made in front of the lions. So don't let them down. Don't let yourself down. Stay in the new reality that you have just stepped into. And whenever you feel being betrayed by your senses, say no. This is not who I am. I am whole. I am complete. I am the spark of the divine. I walked through the gate, and I'm not going back. I'm sending so much love to all of you. Thank you for being here with me on this beautiful day, doing it together. It's been an honor, it's been a pleasure, and it's been a hell of an experience for me to prepare it and to face my own shadow as I was doing it. I had so much emotional release going on when I was preparing all of this content, shifting myself as well. And I hope that this activation will help you really see the breakthrough you are looking for very, very soon. Just remember that you are the breakthrough. I would like to hear some feedback. Also, you can let me know in private messages on the group or whatever if you think certain things could be done better. I'm very open to feedback because obviously it's going to help me do events like this even better in the future. Judy says it was amazing. I feel so much lighter. Thank you so much. Miguel, thank you so much. Angelica, it was so powerful. Big hugs. Fantastic, powerful, focused again. Thank you. Beautiful being. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. It's been so special, so aligned to what I needed, to where I am now. Beautiful love and light to you. Thank you, and everyone. You did a lot of wonderful work. This is the thing. Everybody, just by showing up, you have done a lot of work. You don't know how much has changed for you, even if you don't know about it yet. Thank you so much, Angelica. You were amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was actually quite stressed about it before, and then I was asking my guides, come and please help me. I would like to thank Kasia for the support. She was helping me with the technical side. Thank you, my beautiful sister. And I actually feel quite... I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was good. It was slightly different to what the stuff we did in the past, because obviously it has to be made by me. We cannot really use too many things which are not my production. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I think we're gonna close this session with a beautiful sound from my bowl that I received for my birthday from my beautiful sons. So let us close it, let us seal this energy, and let us send it all to the universe. Thank you so much. Beautiful. I wanted to play the song at the end. I'm gonna stop the recording now so that it's not copyright, whatever. Stop the recording for now, and